Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Bold and the Beautiful will return next week with some wild drama, and soap fans won't want to miss a moment of the action at Forrester Creations. Ridge Forrester is in panic mode and trying to save his family's company, but his daughter Steffy Forrester will be out for blood. Here's what's coming up next on B&B. Keep reading for all the details. According to new Bold and Beautiful spoilers, the fallout from Hope Logan, Annika Noel, and Carter Walton's Lawrence Street Victor shady takeover will be massive. Ridge will call in Justin Barber, Aaron D. Spears, and put him to work trying to reverse the documents he signed. The Forrester family will be shocked that he tried to steal their company, but Steffy will be convinced this is Hope's handiwork, and there will be repercussions. The Bold and the Beautiful seems to have glazed over the fact that Steffy Forrester can now be classified as a killer. Earlier this year, she killed Sugar in cold blood, and then was genuinely disappointed when she learned that she had killed Shyla Carter's Kimberlyn Brown doppelganger and not her real mother-in-law. Then a few months later, Steffy was kidnapped and held hostage in a cage for days. Hope Logan might be battling some sort of mental health issues, but is Queen Steffy the one we should really be worried about? When Steffy Forrester learns about Hope and Carter's takeover, she knows that Hope is the mastermind behind it and is convinced it was a personal attack on her. In the past month, Hope has jumped on Steffy's husband in lingerie and then stole her family's company. Sure, that might not be how it actually happened, but that is how Hope's rival Steffy has taken it. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope Logan should probably go into hiding, because there's no telling what Steffy will do when she confronts her. Steffy and Hope have come to blows in the past, but this time will be different. Steffy has become much more violent over the years and had no problem taking Sugar/Sheila out. Do you think that Steffy will actually hurt Hope? Could the women brawl and someone else get hurt in the process? The Forrester mansion was unusually quiet that evening, save for the faint echo of heels clicking on the marble floor. Steffy Forrester's determined stride carried her to the living room, where the tension in her posture betrayed her usual calm demeanor. Her phone buzzed incessantly in her hand, flooded with texts and calls from Finn, who was desperate to stop her from doing something reckless. She had just learned the shocking truth that Hope Logan, her supposed rival turned friend, had been harboring feelings for Liam Spencer all along. Worse, someone had sent Steffy a photo of a private moment between Liam and Hope at the cabin, a seemingly innocent embrace that now felt like betrayal. Steffy's fury simmered as she replayed the image in her mind. She had worked tirelessly to rebuild her life with Finn and their children. Hope had sworn she was devoted to Thomas and committed to her marriage. But this was the ultimate insult. The doorbell rang sharply, cutting through the tense silence. It wasn't a surprise. Hope was here, as Steffy had demanded in a short, fiery text. "Come alone," Steffy had written. "We need to talk. Now." Hope Logan hesitated on the grand porch of the Forrester estate, her stomach twisting into anxious knots. She could feel the weight of Steffy's anger even before stepping inside. It wasn't the first time their complicated history with Liam had led to heated confrontations, but something about this felt different, more dangerous. Gathering her courage, Hope rang the doorbell. Steffy opened the door almost instantly, her expression a mix of hurt and barely controlled rage. "Steffy," Hope began cautiously, "I got your message. What's going on?" "You know exactly what's going on," Steffy snapped, stepping aside to let her in. "Don't play innocent with me, Hope. Not this time." The two women stood in the lavish living room, its elegant decor contrasting sharply with the storm brewing between them. Steffy wasted no time, holding up her phone to display the incriminating photo. "This," she said, her voice trembling with emotion, "is what's going on. Care to explain?" Hope's face paled as she glanced at the image. She recognized the moment. It was from a few days ago, after an emotional conversation with Liam about their children. She had hugged him, yes, but it hadn't meant anything. At least that's what she had been telling herself. "Steffy, it's not what it looks like," Hope said, her voice shaking. "Liam and I were just talking about Beth and Kelly. That hug, it was a moment of friendship, Nothing more. Friendship. Steffi's laughter was bitter. Do you think I'm stupid, Hope? After everything we've been through, you expect me to believe this was innocent, that you're not trying to steal Liam back. I'm not trying to steal anyone, Hope protested, her tone rising. I love Thomas. Liam and I are over. You know that. Do I? Steffi shot back, stepping closer. Her eyes were blazing now, and her voice was edged with the kind of fury that years of rivalry had honed. Because it looks like you can't make up your mind. First, you're with Liam. Then you're with Thomas. And now you're sneaking around behind everyone's back. Hope's own frustration boiled over. That's not fair, Steffi. I've been nothing but supportive of you and Finn. Maybe you should look at Liam instead of blaming me for everything. That was the breaking point. Steffi's hand shot out, slapping Hope's phone from her grasp. The device clattered to the floor, the sound echoing ominously in the vast room. Hope gasped, stunned by the sudden act of aggression. Don't you dare lecture me about loyalty, Steffi growled. I've fought for everything I have, and I'll be damned if I let you ruin it again. Steffi, calm down, Hope pleaded, stepping back. But Steffi was beyond reason. Years of pent-up resentment, jealousy, and pain came pouring out in an unrelenting torrent. Steffi shoved Hope backward, her strength fueled by raw emotion. Hope stumbled but managed to steady herself, her own anger flaring to life. Stop it, Steffi, Hope shouted. This isn't you. Maybe it is, Steffi spat. Maybe I'm done pretending to be the bigger person. The escalating confrontation was interrupted by the sound of a car screeching to a halt outside. Moments later, Finn burst through the door, his eyes widening at the scene before him. Steffi stood poised like a storm about to unleash its full force, while Hope looked ready to defend herself. Steffi. Finn's voice was firm but gentle as he approached her. What are you doing? This isn't the way to handle things. Steffi turned to him, tears brimming in her eyes. She's lying to us, Finn. To everyone, she's trying to take Liam back. That's not true, Hope interjected, her voice trembling. Finn, I swear. Enough, Finn said, raising a hand to silence them both. He placed himself between the two women, his presence a calming force. This has to stop. We're not going to solve anything by fighting. Finn's intervention diffused the immediate tension, but the damage had been done. Steffi retreated to the other side of the room, her shoulders slumping as the weight of her actions sank in. Hope stood frozen, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. I didn't mean for things to go this far, Steffi admitted quietly, her voice cracking. But I can't ignore what I saw. I can't risk losing everything again. Hope nodded, her expression softening despite the sting of Steffi's accusations. I understand where you're coming from, Steffi, but you have to trust me. I'm not your enemy. Finn wrapped an arm around Steffi, his support unwavering. We all need to step back and think about what really matters. Our families, our children. Let's not let old wounds destroy what we've built. By the time Hope left the Forrester estate, the air between them had cooled, but the tension lingered. Both women knew that their relationship would never be the same. Steffi had revealed the depth of her fears and insecurities, while Hope had been forced to confront the consequences of her actions, intentional or not. In the days that followed, the fallout rippled through their families, sparking difficult conversations and forcing everyone to re-examine their priorities. While Steffi and Hope reached a fragile truce, the scars of their confrontation would take time to heal. For now, the balance of power in their intertwined lives remained precarious, teetering on the edge of another storm. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, peace was always temporary, and secrets had a way of coming to light when least expected. This dramatic episode sets the stage for even more twists and turns in the lives of the Forresters and Logans. Will Steffi and Hope find a way to coexist, or will their rivalry ignite once again? Only time will tell.